Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our YouTube chit chat. IAMARWA is being trailed by the authority, or it's just a story that is being laced with a lot of lies as usual.
Between Kenyan government and US government that is now, as we're speaking, giving a shit about Marwa. Yes. Courtesy of...
And that is a soundbite of one Nairobi teacher. And we are going to delve deep into that clip so that we get to know really a story being concocted into this YouTube street and what is the main reasons why IAMARWA is being sorted by this anonymous authority or mysterious authority. Going forward, the hatred that NTs is harboring for Mayuguno, it's top-notch and is something that is so toxic.
Mayuguno is the one that literally, after watching the video, Mayuguno is the one that literally made Maja to be kicked out of that construction site. Why? Because there is a video that Mayuguno made, and Mayuguno said
so
there are some
that is
YouTubers
the
that
hatred
come here
which is so toxic, and Nairobi teacher is harboring for Mayuguno. It is not the first time on this clip at this Christian Dome. It's been an ongoing thing that Nairobi teacher has bequeathed upon himself that he hates Mayuguno. Rather, that if you want the only one YouTuber that he hates, it's Mayuguno. Now, it's playing round, loud and clear, and is stating, so using the two clips, we want to unravel the nature of these mysterious or unknown authorities that are sorting at IAMARWA, whether it's lies or not. And again, we want also to expose the hatred and the lies that Nairobi teacher is using to attack Mayuguno with. So guys, if you're coming across this channel and this YouTube for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube can notify you instantly. To my last subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in straight away after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So let's dive in straight away lest we forget. So guys, there's this story that is going on, and the story itself has baffled me because I really don't know on what substantial ground that IAMARWA is being trailed. I heard this story for the first time. They've tried all sorts of things of framing IAMARWA, of defaming IAMARWA. IAMARWA decided to go after them. Now, the issue is they're trying another dubious mean to trail IAMARWA. All the narratives and the write-ups they put forward to counter IAMARWA fail. Now, it's a time also to test and reported IAMARWA to several authorities. Now, we are being told that now the Kenyan authorities also is incorporated, the Kenyan government, that IAMARWA is being investigated or is being sorted. Whether it's true or false, we really don't know whether it's true. Perhaps let's watch the video below, then we'll have to come and give the gist.
But yes, for the first time there is a government, and it's up to you to I don't know. Like, it could be Kenyan government, it could be not, it could be US government, it could be not, but there is one of these government between Kenyan government and US government that is now, as we're speaking, giving a shit about Marwa. Yes. Courtesy of, courtesy of what, I will not mention that person, but that person, courtesy, it's not me, okay? It's not me. It's courtesy of some of you guys that are here. It's courtesy of some of you guys that are here. So I will not say the name of the person because the person is a known person on this chat. A lot of people know the person, so I don't want to expose him like that. But he shared with me, and I was like, okay, let me not share it on my channel until it's done, because you don't when it's not done, you don't come and say like yo. But yeah, finally, at least there's a government that is actually at the moment giving a damn about Marwa. So it will no longer be talk. There is actually some people that are doing something about it out there. Okay, I remember the last time that we left, his people were like, can't you all do something about it? No, here in Kenya, there is nothing that you can do about it if you don't have money. You need to have money for something to be done about it. So there is somebody out there who has decided to actually do something about it. I hope they
So
become
that is the
successful.
video, because Nairobi
Whatever they are
Teacher put it yesterday and deciding to warn IAMARWA that for this time there is a government elsewhere that is sorting IAMARWA, and this time round the lazy gang subscribers have gone up and reported IAMARWA to the Kenyan government through the US authority. Now, Nairobi Teacher never wanted to speak who told him, but what Nairobi Teacher spoke there is that it was told by one of the subscriber, and this subscriber is so common. I want to say, if I casted my eyes, or if I cast my eyes now, I feel and I believe that I might have known of a subscriber, because you can just look for the things that people write, almost suggestively, because these are the things that that fellow subscriber has tried countless time to write it up, and she is still writing it up because it's a narrative. So these are the person who writes up stories, fake and business stories, to form the narrative of the lazy gang. The question perhaps that we should be asking ourselves, what is IAMARWA being sorted for or being investigated for? If you listen to Nairobi Teacher up to the third line, is saying that this subscriber told them that you people, you've left IAMARWA, why would you just ask the authority? So that one gives me a clue that it could be all the issues that is happening with IAMARWA. It's like they want to investigate IAMARWA when IAMARWA buys a land. A willing seller is a willing buyer. In the Kenyan constitution, they've reported IAMARWA to be investigated because IAMARWA is arresting people and taking people to court, and these people, because these people have defamed them, they've reported IAMARWA just because IAMARWA is protecting its brand. Now, those are the foundations that they want to. They went ahead and reported IAMARWA. They're reporting IAMARWA basing their evidence of the negative reactors, assertions, and reaction, which I'm telling them, the negative reactors assertions are stale information, are twisted information, are information that are laced with a lot of lies that no one can rely upon. Now, you remember, you tell me, you've reported somebody because you've seen Nairobi Teacher is talking bad about IAMARWA, and you haven't done any due diligence. You've reported IAMARWA through authorities that IAMARWA is doing 1, 2, 3, therefore you haven't proved substantially. That's why sometimes whoever are consuming the stale information that the lazy gang are throwing along all the street, then you believe, then that alone agitates you, then you go and report IAMARWA to the authorities. It's fine. IAMARWA is a free book, free to all, nothing to hide. His videos is raw and uncut. IAMARWA has never threatened anyone. IAMARWA has never beaten anyone. IAMARWA is just following the law. You don't toe the line, IAMARWA will report you to the police. You'll be apprehended, taken to court. If those are the allegations that you guys have reported, therefore you go ahead. Therefore, it's all under well. Let's people meet in the court. This is the thing that sometimes I've been telling people, that we are not very careful outside here. Sometimes hate can take people to bite their own teeth or swallow their own tongues, because they've all lied until there is no lies remaining for them to spew into this YouTube stream. Therefore, they are now using unconventional means of defaming IAMARWA. That one has never succeeded. Now they are reporting IAMARWA, which I know will never succeed. At one point, they had to report IAMARWA to the US embassy through US immigration using Mr. Pig. The response of IAMARWA, which means it doesn't matter that I have to go to the US. He has been enjoying and he was given a visa for 10 good years. So the visa of IAMARWA was never cancelled. The visa of IAMARWA elapsed. Then it reaches a point when he was going to reapply, then It was no, you cannot. It was stoppage. The IAMARWA was never told that you are blocked or not blocked. It is just a process that is sometimes based on your luck that you can apply or you cannot apply. That is what IAMARWA said. But people went haywire and started celebrating. This is to an extent why sometimes I tell you hatred is so bad, because there is somebody behind the scene, somebody powerful somewhere that wants to see IAMARWA go down. The things that have already even precipitated this person to go and report is not a new development that IAMARWA has done. One, because the villa was an eyesore, they couldn't even really fathom that IAMARWA could build the villa. The second one, it is because now IAMARWA has even went ahead and bought the Land Cruiser. That one has become a problem. The fourth one is IAMARWA have bought this Mercedes-Benz for himself. It becomes a problem. Remember, the persons have deployed the negative reactors back to the village, IAMARWA's backyard, and even bought the people. IAMARWA is still IAMARWA. IAMARWA is still growing. Now, they are exploring unconventional means to bring IAMARWA down. I want to assure you, it will never succeed. It will never go through. That at the end, it will be hogwash. It will be hubris. It will be shenanigans. It will be a hot air. It will be a wild goose chase. That will be the finding, and that will be the verdict at the end of everything. As Nairobi Teacher prays for you that you succeed, I'm also praying for you that with all your echelons, kind of vexations, and with all your ill-emotive kind of reporting that you want to pin IAMARWA down, let's meet. Let's see who will emerge the winner. Guys, it never stopped from there. Another thing we saw also Nairobi Teacher with a lot of hate screwing against Mayuguno. Remember, now Nairobi Teacher is connecting Mayuguno with the major case E debacle with the IAMARWA, to an extent that Nairobi Teacher would come and say that Mayuguno is the one that is controlling IAMARWA's emotion, that telling IAMARWA who to chase and who not to chase, which sometimes I find laughable. To this extent itself, you will see the kind of exuberance from Nairobi Teacher, and we will tell you that it's just pure hatred and pure lies. Perhaps let's go to the video direct.
Mayuguno is the one that literally, after watching the video, Mayuguno is the one that literally made Maja to be kicked out of that construction site. Why? Because there is a video that Mayuguno made, and Mayuguno said there are some YouTubers that just come here to record, and when they have finished recording, they go and they upload videos. They just come here when we have already finished, and then they record. And there are some even other YouTubers, they come here in the name of they are handymen, and then they record, and then after their videos have finished recording, they just disappear and they leave. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how Mayuguno manipulates or controls Marwa. So when Maja came, Marwa's mind was already made up, and that is why Maja was literally kicked out just like that. Why? Because Mayuguno had already said that people are coming to record and they're not working. And anything that Mayuguno says, Marwa takes into consideration. Especially when it comes from other YouTubers. Okay? And that guy has always had it for Maja for.
Guys, now you watch the video. And the video itself speaks volume. An hyperbole or an exaggerated version of it is that everything that is happening in Nyapo as anything bad that IAMARWA has chased other people. Then Nairobi Teacher is telling us that the Mayuguno's hand must be there, that Mayuguno is the one who is dictating. Is complaining and telling that because Mayuguno did a video, and when Mayuguno spoke that there are other people who are coming at the site filming, they help nobody, then they just go and post. He's saying that is the clip that Amara used to chase Majakei, which is a lie. That was the first clip at the construction site. In fact, the second day, when the wall was being built. At that time, Majakei had never gone to the site, because the first time Majakei went there, they went with Nasto. And by the time Majakei was going there, it had found when in fact, they went on the fourth day, and Mayuguno did a video on the second day and talking with Amaro, and Mayuguno was referring to a particular kind of handman, and you can know the Lucas the Traveler. The Lucas the Traveler came there, pretended to be working, and left. Even as now, when you see Lucas the Traveler is saying that he was working there as a slave, I'm still wondering. You know, this is where I found the whole scenario and the whole story laughable, because I couldn't believe what Nairobi Teacher is saying. Mayuguno is typically innocent of it out. The video that Nairobi Teacher did with IAMARWA was referring to handmen. Secondly, Nasto went there with Majakei just to deliver a bag of cement. They never went there to work, and Nasto has never worked on that site. The first video that Nasto did, he did because Amara told them to do, because they were delivering anything. There is no any second time that Majakei went there. So Mayuguno was referring to people who never contributed anything, to people who just masquerade that they have come to help, film video, they leave. That was the hallmark of what Mayuguno was saying. It was referring to some handmen who came there, also one of them the Lucas Traveler, and others who never went, who never came back. But it was not Majakei. Majakei had his own issue that really transpired with the IAMARWA from his own version. That was just by the way, but not Mayuguno. So it is not the first time that I have really not understand and understood why NT is having a problem with Mayuguno. I still don't understand. Maybe at one point he will come here and explain to us why the hatred to what that kind of extent, because it doesn't help. So all this is what I wanted to expose this evening. So guys, if you are coming across this channel for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that you will be notified that Zach Senior has just updated or uploaded the video. Guys, make sure you click the like button so that this video could be suggested to the enemies and to the populace going forward. So let me know what you think at the comment section. Until next time, this is your boy Senior Zach.